We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those.
Something big about to happen. I hear the beat tapping. We some fly rhyming felines rapping on the track. Better yet, grab a gat, cause we hot like Enzo. Doors closed, windows up, cause that's the way we like to ride. Windy City hitting. Check mic 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Speak Your Mind Radio. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Miss Hip Hop, aka Queen Star. And today we have a hip hop group from Flint, Michigan with us. So everyone, give it up for Project Born.
What's up? What's up?
What's happening?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Good.
All right, so it's 3 original members of the group Project Born. So first, before we get into everything, I want to say, give thanks to God first for bringing Frank Nitty back on to his health and giving him his strength and his energy to provide for himself and his family. If you guys don't know what happened, Project Born was supposed to come on the show like 2 weeks ago, but one of the members, which is Frank Nitty, he got sick, he got ill, and he had to go to the hospital. And during this time, you know, everyone is just like scared and everything. We don't know anything. And I just, you know, we all kept in touch with each other, and thank God he's back on his feet again. So Frank Nitty, I want to introduce you first, obviously, brother. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Like I said, this is like not traditional style of interviewing, but I want to talk about your story first. I want you to tell the people out there that this shit ain't no fucking joke, period.
No, it ain't no joke. They better get it together. I'll be telling people now, like, they better get it together. Like, you know, you get up to that floor, it's a whole different ball game. You know, you can't no visitors, nothing. You in a room, you isolated. It's for real, like they say. Like, you know, and it'll break you down physically and mentally. You know, and make you really, you know, with me, I kind of got to the point where I kind of didn't think I was gonna make it, so I kind of want to just give up. So, you know, like I say, I'm telling people like now, like, man, you gotta take it serious, do this, cover up, because, you know, you get up there in that room, it's a whole different ball game. You know, you kind of fighting for your life. So I'll be telling them now, and you know, hoping that everybody listens.
Yeah, that's the point of, that's why when I was talking to you earlier, you were telling me that God was telling you it ain't your time yet. And this is one of the reasons why it's not your time, because you still have things left to do on this earth and everything, and you have a story to tell, so other people can follow that lead and say, you know what, this shit is serious, you know. Now you told me you weren't tested positive for COVID-19, but you did have pneumonia in your lungs, correct?
Yep. I had pneumonia in both my lungs.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, I guess the way it went was kind of, yeah. It was yeah. I mean, it felt, you know, the way they explained COVID-19, it felt like it.
Right.
Like the fight was lethal, just like it. It was hectic, you know. Like, you know, in COVID-19, because I went to the COVID-19 floor, but I guess they say, like, you fighting for air, and that's kind of what I was doing. I was fighting for air every day. Makes you tired. You have chills. Like, I would have chills, but my body would be warm. Like, insides would be hot. No appetite. I didn't eat for 4 days. The first 4 days. And it's hectic. It'll wear on you. You know, I like I tell you earlier. Like, you know, I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it back home. I honestly didn't. Like, I really didn't. It's a fight, you know, and I'll be seeing all these people, they fighting to try to get stuff loosened up to, back to normal like so quick. Like
Right.
if they spend spend a couple of days up there, they would change their mind. Like, because it was a fight. It was like a fight for your life. Like really, you are really in a room fighting by yourself. Nobody can visit. Nobody can help you. You better hope that God comes down and it's not your time.
Oh my
So
God.
that's kind of what it is. Like that's what it really is. Like you fight just for air. Something that we get every day. Like you fight. Like, and it's kind of like where I was for about 8-9 days, and it was rough. I tell you, it's rough. Like it's not for no weak minded. Because I told you earlier, like there's people trying to jump out the window.
Yeah.
And you'll hear people like screaming and stuff like that. It just be a bunch of stuff going on, and then it'll take you quickly mentally. Like if you're not prepared, like me, and I'm strong minded, but it had me like I just wanted to give up. Like I was at that point. Like what I'm saying. I started texting people and saying this and saying that and saying this. Something happened. Look at the kids, whatever. Because I think I got to the point where I just thought that that I wasn't going to make it out. That's how bad it was. Like, and then, it was a fight. It was a uphill battle.
Yeah, that was the power of prayer, the power of God, and everything that brought you through. And I was going to say, although you weren't treated, excuse me, although you didn't test positive for COVID-19, they did treated you like a patient of COVID-19 for the first 3 days. Can you describe like what you told me about the coldness
Oh,
on the
yeah.
floor?
It's just like, it's really cold. It's like, it felt like the morgue. Because, like, ain't nobody moving through there. So ain't no body heat going around. So it's like they move you up there to take a test. It's like I went to another floor to take a test, and it was like freezing. So I would always have my blanket with me, and I'm talking about it was like you riding like it's like through a morgue or through a refrigerator. Like it was
Mm.
that cold, it was that chilly. Like, and then you just be like, I was like, man, it's cold in the mud, but you wouldn't see nobody walking through the hospital. Like you see nurses, everybody was masked up, everybody had on like they would take the yellow thing to put over their scrubs. Like, and then every time they would come out of your room or something, they would take these yellow suits off and put them in the garbage. Like,
Mm.
so every time they come in to treat you in any way, they would put these things over their scrubs, and then they would throw them in the garbage. So it was like, it's a situation. Like I said, like I wouldn't want nobody else in my house to go through it. Like, it's like I got kids, so I wouldn't want nobody else to go through it because it was rough, and I don't think they could deal with it. But it was hard, like, and I didn't think I'd be home. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think I was coming home. Like, I literally thought that them was gonna be my last days, like on this earth. Like, I laid there on my side. I'm sitting there like, I couldn't breathe hardly, and I'm sitting there like, man, I like know, like, when I fall asleep or something, it's just gonna be over, like abruptly, like that quick. And by the grace of God, I'm still sitting here. So, but it was a hell of a battle. Like, it's not for the weak. Like, if anybody who goes up there, anybody who thinks it's like it's a joke or thinks this is not what it is, like, and I ended up with double pneumonia, which is so similar to COVID-19.
Yeah, definitely. Because pneumonia in both your lungs. Yeah.
Yeah. So the doctor was like, yeah, it's deep down in there. You had to help us get it out. And they started running all this medicine through you, and you got all this stuff hooked up to you. And then you just like, there's not no game. Like, you get up, if people think it's a game and they get up there in that room isolated from everybody else, they're going to have a new perspective. If they make it home, they're going to have a new perspective on this whole thing. Like, it's a game changer. Like, if you get up in there, your mind and your body, like, it all just starts. It depends on how you treat yourself. You got to start. I started my thing that really kind of got me going a little bit. That kept me straight was I started to play music. Like,
Really?
yes, that was a big change. Like, I was, for the first 2 days, I did nothing. I was just lay there, and then I'd be laying in the bed. And I'm like, I lay in the bed for so long, it's like I'm tired of laying down. So I would get up and I would sit in the chair and look out the window. And then I sit there, and then I thought, like, I can play music on my phone. Played music, and I was playing gospel music and R&B, and it was just like, that kind of kept my sanity, you know. when I was starting to fall apart, it started to keep my sanity a little bit.
Thank you, God. Hallelujah. I'm so happy for you. Like, you just
Yeah.
don't understand. Like, I mean, you do understand, obviously, but I'm just really happy that God spared your life for you to come on my show today and tell your story and to keep living for you, because I know that you did tell me that you didn't know before you went to the hospital that you had diabetes. And that's an underlying condition for COVID-19. And which is why so many of our people are dying. So many Black people, so many brown people, we are all dying because we don't go, do the proper procedures to go to the hospital to try to figure out these things. You know what I'm saying? So
but
I know.
I go to the doctor a lot. Like I'm in the doctor like at least like it depends if I usually go most times it's been lately like once a month. But my doctor, like if I'm feeling good, he take me a couple of months, and then he tested me before, and he said I was borderline diabetic at that time. So he's like, "This is how you diet, do this, do that, blah blah blah." So I'm like, okay. And then I get to the hospital, they tell me I'm diabetic fully, and just start going to insulin shots, not a pill, not nothing else, just straight shots.
Wow.
So I'm like, how do I go straight skip pills to a shot?
Right.
And then when I came home, they gave me all the stuff to take shots, to give myself shots. So I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, so every morning I get up, I had to right in the stomach, pop the shot. But then when I check my blood sugar, it don't even be high. So I'm not understanding how that works. I'm kind of got almost like my stuff has been almost perfect. Like lady said 90 to 100 is perfect. So, I've been getting, kind of permanent, 97, 95, like 105, 114, stuff like that. It's been normal. So I'm not going to understand how that goes, but I still take the shot. Hoping that my doctor calls back, be like, okay, man, you don't have to take the shot no more. We'll give you or something. But I didn't know I could skip the whole process and go straight to taking a shot.
Right. Definitely.
So that was an added bonus, I guess, in the whole situation. That was surprising. I didn't even, know that.
Right, that's what I mean. That was a shocker. I know it had to be for you. And like I said, I'm just happy that you're energetic right now and ready to get this interview on with the boys.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Let me introduce everyone else before we get into the icebreaker questions. We have Poke. Poke, you here?
Yes, I'm here.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing well. And Pike Capone, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm good.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Yeah.
So let's just get into the icebreaker questions. So you fellas ready?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so the first icebreaker question goes to Pint Capone. If someone came up to you and said, "Hey, do that thing you do," what thing would pop into your head first to do?
Oh man, that's a hard one. But I do so many things, but I probably just start rapping, because that's probably what they probably known me for, though. So
right.
That probably would be it, hands down.
Definitely.
See, they laughing because they know some things, we ain't gonna really get into.
No, for sure. All right, Poke D, what is one of the weirdest ways you met someone?
No, the weirdest way I met someone. The only thing I can think of is probably online type. I don't know. That's that I can just think offhand.
Yeah, that's true too. Online for me too. Frank Nitty, who is the most intelligent or creative person that you know?
That I know, intelligent and creative. That I personally know.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe probably might be my cousin Clint.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of bright. We always bounce ideas off each other. You know, he's kind of bright.
Okay, that was nice. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. Let's get straight to it. Poke D, tell me how long you all have been rapping together as a group.
Oh, it's been about what we say like. Well, actually, the group started with them two, with Nitty and Pint, and what was it like? We just started like 89, 89, 88, 89. Then I came in around 90. What was it? 94. 30 years. Just say total 31.
That's what's up. That's a long time.
But you
That's
got to understand though, we was young.
Right.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, we didn't like break onto the scene until I say until we are released like 93.
Okay.
Was our first release, our first, single that we got the single with Eshawn, featuring Eshawn.
What was the name of the single?
Losing It.
Losing It.
Mm-hmm. With Eshawn, and we had a regular version, then we had Eshawn on a version, a remix. So it was like a single, one of those single cassette.
Wow, it was on a real cassette tape, huh?
Yeah,
cassette tape.
Yeah,
that's dope.
We used to, before that, we used to put it on. We used to record. When me and Pine was doing, we would record little cassette demos and show them around the hood for like $2.
For real?
Yeah, cause what we'd do, we'd take two speakers and we'd put a little microphone in the middle of it and we would rap on it. And that's how we started. Like before we started going to the studio or anything, like we would
off other people's instrumentals.
Yeah.
Let's use 2 radios and record with the cassette tapes.
Yeah, I was doing mixtape stuff back then before all the mixtape started.
Right,
exactly.
Right. You hit it dead on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I love that. That is so freaking awesome.
Yeah, like the process was just crazy. Like we just did so much, like different stuff. Like you think in 30 years, there ain't nothing that you can't say that has gone wrong, like in a career like ours. Like everything possible that can go wrong has gone wrong, but we still persevere. Like we come through it like it's nothing, and I think from us coming from the projects, like from the way we came up, I think that made us like comfortable in them kind of situations because we always lived in them.
Right.
So we always were used to the shit happens, theory. And it seemed anything that happened that was possible that could happen always happened to us. But we were always the one that came through. Like it made us tougher because we always the one fought through everything. And like, and if people even heard half the stuff, they'd be like, man, y'all, it was, a lot of things were designed to break like a lot of people. Like, but we kind of fought through everything. And 30 almost 30 years, you be like, everything possibly can happen. A lot of people, are lucky enough to not have enough extreme stuff happen. But a lot of stuff always happens to us, and we go through it like it's nothing.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of people just see like the finished product. They don't see what it take to actually make that damn product. It's a goddamn process.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I love it. That is so true. And a lot of people.
Transmissions on the road here and there.
Mm-hmm. You said what's been on the road here and there?
Said we done fucked up a few transmissions on the road here and there. Trying to get there.
Right.
Wait, so what's the furthest y'all ever traveled to do a show before?
We've been around the country 5, 6, 7 times.
Damn.
Yep, and use your imagination. We drove from here to Washington. We drove from Flint to Washington. That's 32 hours. 30 hours. Like we done drove a few 30 hour thing. Remember we drove back from Houston. It was 22 hours.
Right.
And we don't do no stop, get a room. We do straight through, get gas, pee, back on the road. We don't do no day stops. Like we're gonna stop so we can take a nap.
It's a funny story behind that Washington drive when we left Flint to Washington. We get all the way to Washington and find a goddamn 8-ball in the goddamn car.
Whoa.
Story. 8-ball of cocaine in the car. We just drove all the way across the country with the motherfucker in the car.
Damn.
So,
well, whose car was it? Whose cocaine was it? Shit.
It was. I don't know. Allegedly, it was mine. But I was driving. We was driving like my ex-wife's car at the time, like, you know, and it was like, it was crazy because like we get way out there, you know what I'm saying? Then we get to the point where,
matter of fact, Nitty, we was in Eugene, Oregon, because it was my damn birthday that day.
Wow.
Huh?
It was my birthday. We was in Eugene, Oregon.
Let me figure out how to get the thing back up.
And it was my birthday.
That's crazy. I was just driving around basically with some coke and didn't know.
Yeah, and just imagine getting stopped in like Nebraska or somewhere like that, traveling through there. What would have happened if we had got pulled over and they would have found that shit?
Exactly.
Can you hear me? Can
yeah, we can hear you, Nitty.
I can't get nothing.
You can't.
Can you hear us?
No. He can't hear nothing.
You gotta take your phone. Can you text him and tell him to take his phone off you?
Yeah. Okay, I hear it now. Yeah.
Okay, we thought we lost you for a second. Cool.
Yeah. Because somebody tried to call in and I guess it threw me off.
Yeah.
Yep. Muted when somebody call in.
Exactly.
Yeah, they
Yeah, we even had some stories for the road.
Yeah,
Man.
I see.
It's just like anything that happen. Transmission go out on the truck. In Texas, like
had to leave some guys, get on to go to the next show.
Dang.
Some fans had to take us from one state to the next state. It was crazy, man, but we made it through it though.
Yeah, we have been there and done it, like, but you know, it's nothing like, you know, we from the project, so we expect certain things to happen, and we just always be ready for the unexpected. You know, that was project life. Like,
right.
You know, when we come up with younger, it was like, I think we was broke. We didn't have nothing. Like,
right.
Nothing. So it's like we fought for everything from the gate. So, you know, when we get put in, you know, uncompromised positions, sometimes we seem to flourish because I guess we feel comfortable in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, that I think sometimes like when stuff like that happens, we just, you know, it's like a comfort zone.
Wow.
And when a lot of people, you know, they really start to,
they freak out.
They can.
A lot of people fold. They wouldn't know how to get the fuck up out that corner like that.
Right.
They just fold, but us coming from where we come from, it's a natural reflex.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which is why you guys named yourself Project Born, because you were born in the projects.
Right.
Already?
Yeah.
And it came, you know, Project Born came out of the blue. It wasn't like okay, we were born in a project, we should be Project Born. Mm-hmm. It was actually, we seen somebody my uncle, I think, was getting it cut in the back of his head.
Oh, shit.
Know, getting it cut, you know, like at the barbershop. You know?
Oh, okay.
And we seen it we should take, you know, Project Born. So we took the name from, you know, the back of his head, and we
because actually it was on a NWA record. DOC had mentioned it in an NWA record. A long time ago, so it just kind of stuck.
And you know, and the funny part about that all, like we come up, but actually me and Payne like started to become a group, and then remember we used to go all around, and people didn't want to hear us rap. We don't hear you, little mom.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they didn't want to hear, like, it was a lot of people like who was rapping, you know, before they were older, you know, and they was more polished actually, you know, and you know we would come out there like, you know, I used to always have our pad walking around. You know, and people, they would brush us off like, they don't want to hear these little motherfuckers. Get out of here. You know, they would just look at us like, do it and take us serious. But out of the whole.
Frank, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but I got a whole bunch, like we were the ones to make it. Like.
Right, exactly. I see what you're saying. Y'all the ones that got doubted, but y'all the ones that withstand the pain and shit, everything.
Right.
It was
When we started
a lot of
to do
people like had their groups over here. These guys had a group. These guys, you know, had groups. You know, when you in the projects, you find creative ways to fuck with the time. You know, everybody wanted to be a star coming out that motherfucker. So you got to imagine how that went.
Exactly.
And I won't even say like we were the most talented out of everybody. It was people who was actually, you know, I would say that was better, like, you know what I'm saying? But I think like when it came down to it, I think we might have been how do you put it? We might have been, I don't know, I guess our energy together. Like, you know how like you make a meal, and when you make a meal, like, you know, you got your meat, you got your side, and that's like the perfect meal. Like you take like, you know, fried chicken, then you might have macaroni and cheese, you might have great stuff. And I think that's kind of how we do it. I think our styles blended.
So y'all basically the perfect recipe for the music you produce.
Right, because it's like when you if you go to the thing and you dissect like verses, all our verses, one thing that you notice is like we all peep things from a different angle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's always you see a different angle. Just when you like sometimes when I write something, I be sometimes first I usually would think like, well, maybe we might write the same thing, but we never do. It's like I write what they write what they feel, and then it's like we put it together, and it's never the same thing. It's like it's always totally three different angles, and that's what makes it, you know, great. You know, the mixture. I don't think they seen us coming. I think like there was so many people that was really good. Like it was a lot of really good rappers like from our neighborhood and performers period. And then like we just come out of the back like, and then, you know, shoot by and do what we did for so long. You know, it was a blessing. You know, it was a blessing.
Yeah, I remember your mom first took us to the studio. We just go to the damn studio thinking we finna make a damn song. Okay, we ain't got no beat, no engineer, nothing. Just at the damn studio.
They talking that money. They start talking crazy with the bread and talking about this and that. We gotta have that and this, and we like, all right, you know, what I'm saying? It's kind of like it was like so many obstacles that could have made us be like, oh man, done quick before we got started. But you know, it was like Pine Cousin, he came through like, man, he took us to the studio, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't never think it was gonna get as big as it did. I thought, you know, we go to the studio, we were rapping because, you know, a lot of people had their little demos out at the time. So I think, you know, we have our demo out, we be playing, we representing our neighborhood and everything. You know,
I'm gonna tell you when I seen when the Dayton family when they had came, because we was like right around in that era.
Listen to your Pint.
Came out like with they first love, they wasn't nationwide and nothing like that, but the city took hold to them. We was already doing our thing anyway. I'm like, shit, we finna do this same shit.
Right.
Right. Yep. The Dayton family, I believe Top Authority, we all was coming, and Bree was the one, he laid the ground, the foundation for Flint rap music. He was the main pioneer, you know what I'm saying, of really, I think, really putting Flint rap on the map. So MC Bree was, rest in peace to him. He was the man, I think, that really brought the whole scene together. And then, like, you know, us, Dayton family, Top Authority, you know, it was a lot of, like, back then it was
Jake
a lot
the
of
Flake.
Yep, Jake the Flake. Remember old Variety of Scenes, Gan, Artful Dodgers, you know, all them, remember, all like everybody was like out Cold Blue. It was like a lot of groups was out, like, you know, and then the angle we ended up pushing, how we
woodwork.
Yeah, remember we ended up going underground, and it was like on a humbug. It's because like we came out, we dropped this losing with Esham, and that thrust us into the underground hard.
Wow.
Whether we wanted to be there or not, you know what I'm saying? So it was like we got into the underground. It was like, you know, people start, you know, recognizing that. Then we end up messing with the Insane Clown Posse.
Really?
And yeah.
Wow.
That's how we ended up.
He was the first group signed to the Psychopathic label besides ICP. We was the first group on that label.
Psychopathic Records. Yeah, we got with them, and we signed with them. We did our first album with them, and that just shot us through the roof. because it was like it was crazy because like when our album first dropped, and I had went to the mall that day, and I just got surrounded by people. I'm looking like, what the heck is going on? Like, and I ended up sitting down with a crowd of people just talking for about an hour.
Wow, that's pretty
At the mall.
cool.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like, but like you think like I'm just a regular guy from the projects, And I'm just coming out to the mall to enjoy a weekend at a Saturday at the mall, and it just like, and our album just dropped, so then it just got crazy. Like, I'm like, wow. And I knew right then we was really seriously on to something. Like that album, just like it just thrust us. We was like on the charts, and it thrust us into another, especially on underground. It threw us to another level.
What year was that?
That was 95.
Dang. And what was the name of the album?
Born Dead.
Okay. Oh, well, so the one we talking about today is gonna be called Born Dead 3 then.
Yeah, because we got Born Dead 1, we got 2, we got 3.
That's crazy. So Born Dead 1 came out in 95.
Yep, that was the first one. That was an EP. That was 6 songs.
Okay.
But that was a monster. That was a monster EP for us. That was the one that laid it, that kind of thrust us into the game real hard. And when we did that, it was like people. But then I don't think like a lot of people who still didn't pick up on us from like Born Dead, because we was on Psychopathic for just a little bit, and then we end up going independent after that, and then it's kind of like we Ghost. But what happened, what really helped us blew it really back up, they took some songs off our Born Dead album, a song off there, and they used it on an album they had called Forgotten Freshness, which is like a lot of songs combined, put on one CD of older stuff that was on Psychopathic. So they put it on there.
That ended up going gold or some shit.
Yeah, it went gold. Yeah, that went gold. So it's another 500,000 people that heard us, and a lot of people that heard y'all on there. It was like, and then man, after that, the fan base just like grew, with us. But it was crazy. It's been a crazy ride.
Yeah, I mean, so what would you say is one of the craziest things that has happened to you all since you started with music? Because you said you guys been through everything, and perseverance is everything too. So, what's the craziest thing?
I don't know. Whatever it is, it got to be involved in paint.
Oh Lord!
that tour.
Well, come on, paint.
That transmission thing was that was rough. What did you about to say, Chris?
Yeah, the tour when the transmission cracked.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We was on our way to
Texas, on our way to Odessa.
Yeah. We was in Odessa, Texas.
Yeah, and we sitting there at the gas station, and we come back out and look on the ground like it's a bunch of transmission fluid all over the ground. So we like, they try to fire it up, this and that, and it was like done. Like that boy wasn't going nowhere. We just sitting at the gas station, just looking around all crazy.
Oh no!
And then remember, the dude had a truck. And he pulled our trailer up there, took us to the show and dropped us off. So
I think we was going to Oklahoma or some shit.
Yeah. After that show, I think we was going to.
We went to Oklahoma after Odessa.
Oklahoma, then
Albuquerque.
Yeah. And we think that's 20-some hours away from home.
Had to leave a couple of our guys down in Texas with the truck because we had to wait for a new transmission to come all the way from Flint to get down back to Texas. So we had to leave a couple guys. I didn't like that shit, but it was what it was.
Oh man, that is an interesting story. And I would be pissed off if I was in that situation and wouldn't know what to do.
But what? It's just like, man, y'all go head on, man. Y'all got to finish doing this shit, man. We'll hold it down, and y'all just go make sure y'all do y'all thing, man. So they was with it.
That's what's up.
Had to get a rental truck. Had to rent a truck from New Mexico.
Damn.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
We only missed one show out of the whole tour that we should have been missing more because everything was just happening. But We ended up only missing one show, and it was like, okay.
No, remember we missed the first one out the gate.
No,
No, we
not
made
on
Cleveland.
Oh,
we did all them shows.
Yeah, we missed Arizona.
Missed
No,
Arizona.
what we going at first when we was in Dirt Suburban.
That was
That was with Isham tour.
Oh,
You got hit by the deer.
Yeah.
a deer hit the car.
Yeah, we hit the deer actually.
Yeah, that's right.
And been
That's the whole.
That's
You got some
sad.
crazy stories.
man, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Y'all got priceless stories. I see y'all been in it for a minute
Right.
in the rap game. That's dope as hell, though. I don't even know what to say. Wow. Okay, so I have a question for all three of you guys. Who's on your playlist right now that inspires you, that continues to inspire you as artists? So starting with Poke D.
That inspired. I listen to more like the older rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to too much rap, like new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm more of a listener like Tupac, Ice Cube, the stuff like that, Rakim.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I get my inspiration from when I'm in the right. You know what I'm saying? As far as the new stuff nowadays, I don't listen to too much rap.
Okay.
Just to keep my mind fresh from my ideas.
Exactly. I do hear a lot of artists say that they really don't listen to other artists like that because they want to keep their own ideas fresh. I like that though. Okay, so what about you, Pine Capone? What's on your playlist?
Well, I listen to a whole bunch of shit. Growing up, you had your parents when they was, playing them old 70 cuts and shit like that.
Yep.
You had the Marvin Gaye's, the Parliament, and all that kind of shit like that. So, I listen to a wide range of music though. And this young music that's out right now, sometimes you just can't help but to run into it because the shit is everywhere.
True.
When, something might catch my ear then, because I fuck with Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, good, for real? That's
I like
cool.
Lil Baby, yeah.
Okay. What y'all like about Lil Baby so much?
He got hard
like
flow.
his hustle, man, his grind, man.
Yeah, he got good flow.
His flow is just he got that slow flow, but it's nice.
And he's believable. You can actually listen to him and you believe what the fuck he talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he about one of the ones that I listen to as far as rap wise. Yeah, Lil Baby.
I listen to the Baby. I like the Baby too. The Baby go hard. And
Hey, what y'all think about that Megan Thee Stallion Beyonce joint?
Oh my God, that shit is that shit go hard as fuck or whatever.
That shit go hard, Beyonce, man.
Beyonce fine as hell, and so is Megan Thee Stallion, and they make fine ass music. Period.
Didn't see that one coming.
Right. But like in the interview, Megan Thee Stallion was like, they asked her who her dream collaboration would be, and she said, I asked Jesus Christ to send Beyonce to me. I was rolling, and then actually 2 months later,
I seen when she was talking about that. She actually cried behind that shit.
Exactly, because she really wanted it, and I think she manifested that shit.
She didn't know that Beyonce was gonna even do the remix to it. Her first time hearing it, Beyonce was already on the motherfucker.
Exactly. Oh my God, this thing is running out of time again. I got 10 minutes, but anyway, I'm sorry.
Signed to Jay-Z, Rock Nation, so that was gonna happen.
Hell yeah. This shit is crazy though.
I like Megan too. I put that on the list. Lil Baby and Meg, I like her.
Okay, I see y'all.
She busted wide open back for the females.
Right. Yeah. She's smart too, because she went to school and everything.
Right. Yeah.
And her mama was a rapper. Didn't nobody really know that.
Exactly.
I heard of her mama like a little bit, like back in the game and shit, back in the days, yeah.
Really? What'd you think about her mom's rap style? Do they sound alike?
Well, she was from Houston, and I can't really think her name right now, though, but she used to kind of fuck with, like, rap a lot, hearing, you know what I'm saying, her name used to get mentioned a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, she was from that Houston scene down there, like when Ghetto Boys and them was coming up like that, back when you had, like, Suave House and shit like that down there.
Right. Yeah, I never heard her mom rap before. I think I think her rap name was Hollywood because I think her real name was Holly Thomas or something like that. But as far as me listening to her flow before, I think I'm actually look that up so I can hear it because that's an incredible story too.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all got me talking about all kinds of shit. Okay, I think we got past that part. So I had a chance to review some of the tracks of Born Dead 3 the album, and I just want to talk about a couple of them. I thought the joint Run featuring Schizo was a really dope song. I feel like a lot of people could like relate to it, especially now and everything. So, Poke D, how do you feel this track connects with today's generation?
You know, with all the the police killings and all that.
Right.
That's pretty much what it was about. You know, like
exactly.
Incidents. You know, with your run-ins with the police. You know, and stuff like that. And we all done had those type of incidents, and or had somebody that went through those incidents. So just easily relate to that.
Yeah, I was digging that song and everything because, like I said, it just relates to kind of like everything that's going on and has been going on, you know. And don't think for a minute this pandemic, the shit ain't still going on.
Yeah, it's still going on, right? You see them videos popping up.
Exactly. Right. And just to touch on it, another great song that I was digging from y'all was "Rockin' the Hard Place."
Hard Place.
Yeah, how you know I was gonna say that?
That's my favorite song on there. I knew you were gonna say that one. That's my jam.
That's crazy. Well, yeah, I really like it because I like this joint because y'all kind of talk about, you know, still being on your grind no matter what the obstacles that come, you know, face to face with you all. So speaking of this shit, you know, rocking the hard place and obstacles, Frank Nitty, how do you feel? I mean, what do you want the people to feel after hearing this joint?
When they hear rocking the hard place, it's just I think it's kind of, if you get that feeling of when you're in a tough situation, you know, you got two tough situations, you're right in the middle. You have to figure out. I looked at it when I was thinking of it and writing, I was just thinking like, you know, you just in a situation of, dang, do I do this or do I don't? You know, it's a pro and con of doing something wrong for the right reason.
Right.
You know what
right.
I'm saying? And then you kind of like, you stuck in between, like, dang, should I do it or should I not? Should I do this or should I not? You know, and it's kind of like, it was kind of like a battle of what the devil and the angel on your shoulder.
Right.
That's how I kind of look at it, like, you know, because I don't think it's nobody that ain't ever been in that hard place and like, dang, should I do this or should I do that? You know, and that's kind of like what I took from it.
It's kind of like a catch-22. I think you just explained that to me, the definition of a catch-22 to me. Okay. Okay, look, we're gonna play both of those songs, Rockin' the Hard Place and Run, after the show. But I want to get into some fun questions for each of you. Pine Capone, name one thing you miss about the 90s. Or fuck it, the 80s, hell.
The 80s, let me see. Shit, what can I start? Shit. I mean, it was just more easier, you know.
Yeah.
Then you didn't have all like motherfuckers trying to be better than somebody, because we all like was in the same boat at one point in time. So it's just like an example. You know, you was poor, but you didn't give a fuck. You know.
Exactly.
Right.
I mean, it didn't bother you because you never had shit. So you know, I just like miss like, you know, the togetherness and just coming up with shit and starting shit from nothing. You know.
That's
figuring out shit. You know.
For sure. Frank Nitty, who's your favorite gangster rap? I mean, no. What's your favorite gangster rap album?
Favorite gangster rap album? Dang, I got so many. I would say, favorite gangster rap album. I don't know. My favorite might be 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Okay. 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. I likes that. Okay.
That's a super classic.
It
but
is.
Like any Tupac, is my guy. Like he's just a man. Like, you know, and Ghetto Boy. I like Ghetto Boy. So, but Get Rich or Die Trying, I think might be like I think from top to bottom is one of the best rap albums of all time. Like, it's really top 5. Like, if you think complete album, I don't think it's hardly no album, no rap album go song for song with that album. I just don't see it. Like, that's a classic album.
No. Sure. What about you, Pine Capone? What about you? Tell us.
Going with my dog, Ice Cube, America's Most Wanted.
Yeah.
That motherfucker set it off for me.
Yeah.
I heard that motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. America's Most Wanted is right up there. Like,
in that NWA, that whole NWA era, man, they was talking about some shit. You know, you had to go hide the radio and shit to listen to, and then they were saying some shit you always wanted to say but couldn't say it. And then you were allowed to say shit like this on the record. Okay, let's go.
NWA Niggas for Life, like, it's classic. Straight Outta Compton, the Chronic. Like, you can go on, but it's only like a few albums, like top to bottom, like you can just really go through. Like, but we talking like the top shelf of albums with that kind of quality. Like, cause you have a couple of people that drop an album and the quality is, it goes to a couple songs and then you like skip 3 or 4. But like, if you think of like, Get Rich or Die Trying, I think The Chronic, America's Most Wanted, I even say Death Certificate of Ice Cube was that quality.
Yeah.
And you saw Niggas for Life with NWA, and it's like you think like them are top shelf.
And that Houston vibe, when that Houston vibe was coming up out of there. With that UGK sound, and then I know 8-Ball and them ain't from Houston, but they had that Houston vibe like that.
That on top of the world
shit was coming up out of that,
Ghetto Dope,
Ghetto Boys, all that kind of shit. UGK.
Yeah, that Master P Ghetto Dope is top shelf like the rest of them. Like it's a rarity of album to go on that top shelf of quality, like all the way through. And
yeah, they don't come like that no more. Cause some of these records you listen to and you be like, damn, who the fuck is this? Back then you can hear a record and you automatically know who the fuck it is.
Man, like now,
some of these new rappers, they sound alike to me. Some of them.
I listen to that Fat Joe Nice, man. That Fat Joe Nice all the way through. That Fat Joe Nice, that new. And I ain't really a Fat Joe guy, but I just listened to it one day and that boy is off. It's off the chain.
Miss Lady, ain't you from Chicago?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely from Chicago.
Tip my hat to y'all, man. Twister too, though.
Oh hell yeah! I'm trying to get him on the show. Matter of fact,
Adrenaline Rush is that deal. Like, that's top shelf. Like that goes on that top shelf. Adrenaline Rush, man. That's
Twister definitely up there for the top shelf. Well, guys, we got to get out of here. Thank you so much for coming on today's show and blessing the mic. Peace up and bless up to you guys.
Thank you. Take care.
Be safe.
Thank you. You too. Y'all too. Peace.
Yeah.
You better run when you see the fucking punk police. We screaming no justice, then fuck peace. If you see them, better run. All my homies, if you packing the peace, just let them bitches know you run in the streets. If you out here on the run, never let them snitches know where you sleep. Just move in silence when you out on the creek. If you see us, better run. We ain't stopping till you hold 6 feet, and all the homies in the pen get free. What the fuck up, better run? Say, Mr. Officer, tell me what you stopped me for. Ain't got no drugs in my car, so what you looking for? You got your hand on your Glock when I open my door. You ready to bust them shots and send me to the morgue? Fuck 'em, I'm belling, they tryna take me to jail and they yelling, best to put your hands up, nigga, before I kill you. I'm running and jumping fences, tryna just keep a distance. I hear 'em let off a shot and it missed my body by inches. Another shot let loose and now I'm bleeding, but ain't no way that I'm stopping and let this killer succeed. And I'm running and barely breathing, chasing just for the reason to make sure that I can't tell them what happened out here this evening. Yeah, wanna see this black boy drop, that's what he vision, but all I see is my babies and mom and granny, so living's the only way that it's ending. So fuck your badge and your prison, I'm never stopping my mission, so hear me out if you listen. You better run when you see the fucking punk police. We screaming no justice and fuck peace. If you see them, better run. All my homies, if you packing the peace, just let them bitches know you run in the streets. If you out here on the run, never let them snitches know where you sleep. Just move in silence when you out on the creek. If you see us, better run. We ain't stopping till you hold 6 feet, and all the homies in the pen get free. Motherfucker, better run.
Motherfuckers, I got places to go.
taking the snow. And I ain't waiting for another situation to grow. I'ma blow it up myself and get my ass on the road. Put a bullet in their chest and watch them jump like a toad. What you say about the born?
Yeah, big homie, y'all cold.
And y'all can wait your whole life for PJB the foe. It ain't never gonna happen, we can handle the load. Super bitch up in the mitten, talking shit, bitch, I was spitting. Having pistols in the kitchen, getting drunk with fair and pitting. What the fuck you ninjas missing? It's a war and I'm enlisted. It's my nightmare while y'all fishing. Shut up, bitch, we on a mission. I'ma hit that car loop and take a sprint on them. I always get it out the mud, I'm from Flint, homie. And I don't like the second play, fool, I go for the goal. I'm on the run, but it's all for the dough. No, come on.
You better run when you see the fucking punk police. We screaming no justice, then fuck peace. If you see them, better run. All my homies, if you're packing the piece, just let them bitches know you run in the streets. If you out here on the run, never let them snitches know where you sleep. Just move in silence when you out on the creek. If you see us, better run. We ain't stopping till you hold 6 feet. And all the homies in the pen get free. Motherfucker, better run.
It's a pig roast, another cop down. They treat you less than human if your skin brown. My grams pray that I make it home every night. My homie locked up, pray that they answer his kite. Every day he gotta fight, trying to get his freedom. Niggas getting raped and shaped, cause he can hear him screaming. Scratching on the walls like they trying to climb their way out. Either you become a killer or your ass take the gay route. You gotta watch yourself in the streets, niggas is plotting on you. First he was a solid ass apple, now they rotting on you. But that's the shit that happens when you represent. And you water your garden with the shit that come from Flint. So fuck the pig, they can catch a hole in their head. And yeah, fuck Rick Snyder cause he levels the dead. The pressure is getting heavy and my Uzi weighs a ton. Take them track shoes off and bear crawl, nigga, you better run.
I'm caught, come on, between a rock and a hard place. Should I go legit or go out in this world like Scarface? This cold world keep on testing me. Dead or in jail is not even in my destiny. Just your range on me. No more love for the people in this world that done changed on me. It's just survival of the fittest. And I'ma beat the odds and all of y'all
now
can be
I don't know what's coming and going. Just like a river, I be flowing. I'm representing the ghetto and all the niggas that's blowing. They see us out on the road and they thinking the money's growing. But ain't no better feeling than hear them screaming Project Born. We loving your project style, been repping for a while. Now how you make it to 20, you're never slowing down. I just stay focused, no time for the hocus pocus. Keep ripping hoes in the mic till you bitches say we the dopest. I'm giving you early notice, evacuate from the game. That's what them hoes used to tell me, but now they loving me, man. My only missions is get my bro out that prison and make sure my family got it and all my people is getting it. But my dilemma is rapping or keep a job. I'm always gonna be a hustler, so contemplating the block, Shout out my cousin, just keep your ass in the booth. I'm telling you, they gon' love you, my nigga, and that's the truth. OD,
come on. Between a rock and a hard place. Should I go legit or go out in this world like Scarface? This cold world keep on testing me. Dead or in jail is not even in my destiny. Just your range on me. No more love for the people in this world that done changed on me. It's just survival of the fittest. And I'ma beat the odds and all of y'all can be a witness. In a world that's trying to embrace change. Should I go back to the old me and make change? No nightmares or cops kicking in my door. Taking me, my people, and laying us on the floor. On the other side, decisions take me back to struggling. It's hard in this life when you're really not used to budgeting. Back against the wall, kids need shoes. Is it really worth it when you got everything to lose? Kids counting on me, my granny counting on me. Tell me what to do when my baby say they hungry. Do I get a bag and try to run it up? Do I pray to God and say that I had enough? Do I flirt with some years of regret?